The new guy showed up early today, Mick Mulvaney, carrying a bag of donuts, convinced he has the legal authority to take over.
Yes, I do.
He's the White House budget director, but late Friday, President Trump named him acting director of the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, started during the Obama administration. It guards against unfair practices by lenders and debt collectors, and last year fined Wells Fargo $100 million for secretly opening thousands of unauthorized customer accounts. But because it doesn't answer to Congress, it's never been popular with Republicans, including Mulvaney, who says it was choking off access to money to help businesses grow.
This particular bureau under the previous administration had gone too far over towards strangling access to capital.
The man who was in charge at the bureau, Richard Cordray, stepped down Friday, clearing the way for his deputy, Leandra English, to take over under the law that created the agency, which says the deputy shall serve as acting director. But the Justice Department says under another federal law, the president has the option to make his own appointment. While Mulvaney staked out the director's office and met with senior staff members, Leandra English sought help from the senator who helped create the Consumer Bureau.
She certainly was on Capitol Hill doing her job, talking about her plans for the agency and how she's someone who's been there since the very beginning of that agency.
English sent an email to staffers today signed acting director. Then Mulvaney sent one of his own saying he's in charge and, quote, disregard any instructions you receive from Ms. English. Tonight, Leandra English asked a judge here in federal court to declare her the acting director and order President Trump not to try appointing anybody else. The judge says he'll rule quickly, so for now, Mulvaney remains in charge.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.